Some of the most popular towns that I get asked about here in the Philadelphia suburbs are Doylestown and New Hope. These two very small but very popular towns aren't too far from each other, but both offer amazing amenities. But today we're going to go over and see which one of these might just be a bit better than the other. Hey there, I'm Corey Benhart, your Philadelphia suburb realtor. I specialize in helping people move to the great state of Pennsylvania and find their perfect home. All of my contact information is below. Let's get started with the location of these two towns. Both New Hope and Doylestown are located in Bucks County. Both of these towns are relatively small. As of 2021, Doylestown has a population of right around 8,200 people, and New Hope is even smaller with a population of just over 2,600. Doylestown is about an hour commute to Center City, Philadelphia, and only about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours to New York City, depending on traffic. If you have family in New York, or maybe you need to commute there a couple days a week or a couple days a month for a job, New Hope might be a little bit better for you just because it is technically a bit closer to New York City. New Hope is only around an hour and a half to New York City and right around an hour to Center City, Philadelphia. Both of these towns are very well known for their location because there's not many places in the country where you can live in a small but lively town in between two of the largest cities in the country. So next, let's compare the school districts for these two. The district that services Doylestown is Central Bucks School District, and according to niche.com, Central Bucks is the #1 best district in Bucks County with an overall A+ rating with a student to teacher ratio of 15:1. Central Bucks is rated as the 225th best district in the country out of over 10,700 districts and the 507th best district for the best teachers out of over 11,000 different districts. And now for New Hope. The school district that services New Hope is New Hope Solebury School District. According to niche.com, it is rated as the second best district in Bucks County with a teacher to student ratio of 14:1. New Hope Solebury was rated as the 203rd best place to teach out of over 11,000 districts and the 271st best district in America out of 10,700 total districts. As you can obviously tell, both of these districts are highly rated, highly desired, and that is only one of the reasons why these towns are so popular to move to. Next, let's take a look at the housing options for both of these towns, which is another great reason why so many people love living here, is because of all of the different housing options that both New Hope and Doylestown offer. Both of these towns have every type of housing option, everything from a one-bedroom condo to a large single-family home with tons of acreage. Both of these towns have tons of townhomes and single-family home neighborhoods. There has also been a huge demand for 55+ communities in these areas. A couple of the new 55+ communities are being built, and after touring some of these with clients, it's like a mini resort. They have every single type of amenity that you can even think of. These communities are absolutely amazing. The median home sale price in Doylestown is $586,528 with a 3.4% increase in a year. Let's quickly see what that price will get you in Doylestown. We can see that there's a great mix of townhomes and single-family homes, some of which are ranch-style homes. Now let's compare that to New Hope and see what the average sales price in New Hope is and what type of home that will get you. In New Hope, the average sales price is $797,346 with a home value increase of 2.7% over the last year. New Hope is the pricier of the two towns, but let's take a look and see what that price will get you in New Hope. Here we can see some single-family homes. Here's a single-level ranch home, and here's a new construction waterfront condo. It's safe to say that for the 700 to 800,000s, you'll be able to get a luxury condo or a pretty large single-family home. But if we lower that price a bit, you would be able to buy a townhome, a condo that isn't waterfront, and possibly a single-family home with just not as much square footage. The #1 reason why these towns are so popular is because of everything that they have to offer. There are so many different great things to do in both New Hope and Doylestown. Starting with New Hope, if you love the outdoors, you will absolutely love New Hope because it is adjacent to the Delaware River with beautiful views, tons of options for hiking, biking, swimming, boating, etc. There are some amazing trails all around the river as well. New Hope has an amazing Main Street area full of locally owned shops and restaurants, so during the warmer months, it's very common to see tons of residents and tourists walking the Main Street area. Another very popular attraction in New Hope is the Bucks County Playhouse, which is a theater that has hosted many famous productions and performers. And on the other side of the Delaware River is Lambertville, New Jersey, which is another great great small town that is very walkable, and it has some great mom and pop shops and restaurants as well. Moving over to Doylestown, which not only has a main street, but an entire downtown area that is full of locally owned businesses, restaurants, bars, etc. If you love history, you'll love Doylestown because it has so many popular historic attractions. There is the incredible Mercer Museum, Font Hill Castle, and so much more. One of the most popular parks in Doylestown is Peace Valley Park, which has Lake Galena, which is perfect for boating, running, jogging, walking the dog, etc. Honestly, there are so many great things to do in both of these towns that I could create a whole nother video just on all of the things to do in both New Hope and Doylestown. Both of these great towns have such a strong sense of community. Residents are so heavily involved in the town's activities and events. New Hope has more of a laid-back feel, where Doylestown is more business-oriented with a different demographic of working professionals, mostly because of Bucks County Courthouse being located right in the center of Doylestown. The Bucks County Courthouse attracts tons of people every single day, which is great for all of the local businesses right around the downtown area. Because of the courthouse, the job market in Doylestown is a lot more stronger than New Hope, but with both of these amazing towns being very close to big suburbs and two of the largest cities in the country, they're both great if you needed to commute. And now for the healthcare between these two towns. One of the biggest pros of Doylestown is it has one of the largest and best top-rated hospitals in all of the country right in Doylestown, named Doylestown Hospital. Although New Hope doesn't have its own hospital, it is only about a 15 to 20 minute ride to Doylestown Hospital. So depending on if you're a healthcare professional or if you would just prefer to live very close to a hospital, Doylestown might be your best bet. So what do you think of these two towns? I would love to hear your opinion in the comments down below. If you want to move to one of these two towns or anywhere within the Philadelphia metro area, I would love to hear from you. All of my contact information is below. But until then, I will see you over on this next video.